The old lady in white. I don't have many horror experiences in my life, but there are a few that I remember clearly. This is about an incident when I was maybe 12 years old. I remember every detail because my family talks about this almost every time there's a family gathering. From 12 years old self-POV, so my parents, elder sister and I had gone to my aunt's, mother's sister, house for some reason, I didn't know. I just knew that it was a family gathering that involved some prayer and community lunch and dinner. So at around 9 p.m. I went to bed. My mother slept beside me. I remember watching a dream where an old lady wearing white sari with glasses, those had side chains. The sari was draped in a peculiar manner different from what I have seen in case of my mother and aunts. She had another lady with her who was much younger. The old lady was calling my name and asking me to come to her lap. I kept declining her offer and kept running away. She was very persistent and asked me to let her lift me up. The dream came to an end all of a sudden, and as I opened my eyes I could see the same lady near my bed. I couldn't scream, so I clutched my mother's hand who was sleeping beside me. My mother woke up and I told her about the dream. She hugged me and then carried me outside. It was around 12 p.m. maybe, and many of my family members were still awake as they were meeting after so long. After spending some time with them I again went to sleep. Next day morning my mother told my aunt about it, and my aunt asked me to narrate the looks of the old lady. I did so, and then she told me that I was describing her dead mother-in-law who passed away 1 year back. The other lady was her nurse who used to be with her all the time and passed away couple of years back due to illness. So basically we had gathered there for my aunt's Amiel's death anniversary. There is this ritual where the family/extended family gathers to worship the god and provide food to people for the entire day. They were shocked as I had never seen her Amiel. I wasn't born during her wedding and this was my first time visiting her home.
A bizarre thing someone did to you while swearing it's normal. I'll start. I was a 17-year-old guy shopping at a crowded clothes store when I went inside a change room to try out some clothes. My mistake was that I didn't lock the door. A few seconds later, and after I had my shirt off, the door suddenly springed open and I just saw a guy poke his head in. I thought he made a mistake and I tried to close the door with my one unoccupied hand, but this 25-something guy just forces through, and then he locked the door. This all happened fast. I started visibly panicking and could barely muster up the voice to ask him to leave. He was like, "Hey, it's fine. We are guys." Then he just started trying out the shirt he brought. Our backs to each other. I wasn't sure how to react to that, so I said nothing else. Wasn't quite panicking anymore, but still dazzled. Realized I was standing shirtless all this time, so started trying one out as well. Well, he noticed my discomfort while still changing and proceeded to tell me of the time he went to the northern areas with his friends, and they didn't have enough change rooms, so 2 to 3 guys had to change together. I was annoyed, didn't engage. It took him a minute, and then he disappeared like a ghost. But it felt like a long time. I am posting this because I am still not sure if I overreacted. Anyone has a similar experience? And can a Pakistani man who actually lives in the country tell me whether this was okay?